Welcome back, everyone. This is your man, the Beard King, bringing you another episode of 7 Days to Die for Noobs, Alpha 17.2. In our last episode, I started working on a higher corridor of death. I want the Zeds to get a little fall damage. I don't want to fix blade traps or dart traps, and I want the experience, so that's why I'm doing what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I built the connecting pathing correctly, so I'll have to do a little research on that in time. As you can hear, I have a screamer. Because why not? As we always do. She got off a scream, so she called in some of her friends. In this episode, I need some cobblestone and cement, so I'm really got another screamer. I'm going to be out collecting resources and possibly running to the trader. I forgot to buy some of the mods for my pickaxe and shovel. So I definitely want to get that going. So it might be a bit of a short episode, I'm not sure. I tend to not want to do collection episodes for folks. We all know what that's like. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now, before we jump into all that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and comment below with your thoughts. It will help my channel grow, and I certainly appreciate any support you can offer. What do we have here? 2 cops. Wow. That's something new. I believe he did explode down there somewhere, so waste all those. Is that it? I think so. Let's go see what those cops did. I think he blew up somewhere under here, so yeah. You can see all that took damage. I don't have my hammer on me. Otherwise I'd show you, but not a biggie. I don't see anybody else. So, let's come over here. If you missed my last episode, there's actually an episode that I recorded that I'm not going to post. It just was pretty all over the place, but this is the new corridor of death under construction. I used quarter blocks up here. I'm not sure if that was the right thing to do. I think people are using 1/8 blocks, so I might have to reconfigure that. But essentially I'm going to have this up there, and it's going to be twice as long. They'll have twice as far to walk, twice as long for me to shoot them in the head. Should slow everybody down quite a bit, so it's going to be, you know, whatever. 8, 16, 17, probably 18 blocks long, 19 blocks long before they fall, if they fall. So, that's the idea. So again, in this episode, I need cement and cobblestone. So, I'm going to run around and get that. I also need wood. Not sure which direction I want to go. Okay, so forgot that I was planning on running out to the trader. I came out here to get this. And that. Let's see what else. Alright, so I got all that. I'll go chop down a tree real quick. Get some wood. So I came over here to dig up some sand, and wanted to do a little testing with this new mod that I got. So, might not happen. We got a wandering horde coming through, which I definitely want to take advantage of to get another level. But I don't have a mod on this. shovel. There's no mods. So, 1, 2. I got 2 dirt and 17 sand. I got the grave digger. 1, done. 2. So I got 1 more sand. 1 more dirt, I think. Alright. So here's a little horde. Let's take them to town. Okay, back to business. Didn't kill her. These are usually pretty interesting. There it is. Totally fell for it. Oh, shucks. Whew. Not sure how much recording I was doing there, people, but found a place, went in, saw a working stiff crate, just walked right towards the crate and fell in. Fell into the water. Thank God I had some duct tape on me. Broke my leg. And just had 2 ferals on me and another Zed, and I got down to 1 hit point left. Thank God I had my 9mm on me, but I'm clearly in something that I've never been in before. Good news is, got mushrooms. And I'm totally encumbered, so I've got to deal with that. I have been out just harvesting nodes, and I got quite a bit of stone, quite a bit of iron, so that's all good. I don't really want to drop any of this, but I gotta figure out how to get out of here. I suspect it's follow the light. It's usually the operation one should do. But first, I'm getting these mushrooms, because mushrooms... This is the first time I found a place that has mushrooms growing in it. And we got a bunch of boxes over there. So... I can hear zombies. I don't know where they are. There's no boxes down here or anything, so... Let's head on over. Head on over to the boxes. I actually, well, I can see a Zed from here. I actually used a lot of bandages on this. Okay, he's dead. see what we have. A lot of empty water jugs. That's good, but I don't really need it, so I'm gonna scrap all of that. Take the 9mm. Don't need any of that. Steel arrowhead, that's cool. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Hopefully it's not feral. No, it's not. Okay, last box down here. What's that? What's that? Must be above me. Let's see about getting out of here now. Big Bertha. Be pretty cool if there's a big iron deposit down here, but seeing one. Whoa. Oh no, stupid birds. Birds are definitely, I think, I don't know. There's worse things out here than birds. But they're a pain. They are a pain in the butt. But I will take his feathers. So I went in this building, and I fell down. And I got attacked right down there by all of those zombies. So it was a false floor. And they put a tasty treat right in front of you. Well, that's good. So you notice that my pickaxe is down to kind of low. I've picked up a couple of levels. And the most important point of that is I reached level 70. I'm actually 71 now, but I reached level 70, so that means is I can craft steel tools now if I want to spend the point there. I know that, at least I think, that using steel tools is going to have a big impact on my stamina. But I suspect that it's going to harvest more materials, so it's probably what I'm going to do. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if you guys can see that on the video, but you can actually see the dust storm blowing around. It's kind of cool. Okay, gang, so I think the plan here is, since my pickaxe is almost done, I'm going to pick as many nodes out here as possible until my axe is no longer usable. Then I'm going to head back to the base. I'm going to craft up cobblestone on the way back. That should give me enough resources to continue working on the new corridor of death. and then I'll siphon everything that I want into my forge and start smelting down some cement mix or concrete mix to get concrete going again. I have repairs to make. And as I've kind of been talking these past few episodes, I'm pretty sure Horde Night is going to come on day 23. That said, I have had problems getting my Blood Moon to actually spawn on the correct day, and I think it's due to something that was in my settings that maybe I had incorrectly. It's like this will probably be the last rock for this axe. Okay, there it is. Like I was saying, I've been having problems with my Horde Night, and I thought it was my fault. I still think it was, but it's very possible that there might be a bigger issue here, and I only say that because there's several other players out there making content that have stated the same thing. Their Blood Moon didn't happen. So it's either me or it's the game. So we'll see. For now, I'm going to make the long trek back to my base. Okay, I made it back to my base. I sorted my inventory. And like I said, I picked up a couple levels. I'm level 71. And I have 2 points to spend. And I'm going to spend it here. So I can now craft steel tools, which is outstanding. So, let's take a look at what that's going to cost me to build pickaxe. It's going to take some wood and some forged steel. I have all of that. Spell it correctly. Favorite it, unfavorite, craft. I do have a generator up here. Must have made that one of the last episodes ago or something like that. I seem to be doing alright on all that stuff. That in there for now. I made my mushrooms. I only was able to make 2 from that last haul, but it's alright. I think I have a couple of mushrooms ready to pick down here, so we jump down here and pick those mushrooms. Okay, I'm back. I have everything sorted. Finished harvesting my crop. I expanded it out 1 more level, so I wasn't stacking my corn on top of my mushrooms, and that'll leave me 1 more level to plant something in, but I don't know what. Maybe hops at some point if I want to make beer or something, I don't know. This clown here, she's been strolling back and forth. It's a good shot. And another one. So yeah, I put my point into hammer and forge so I can make steel. Not sure if I said that or not. I have cement going in here, and I'm cooking down some stone. I have forged iron cooking as well as some more steel, and I'm cooking down iron and clay in there. I have a little bit more iron I can throw in here just to top her off, but that's a good feeling to get a full stack in there. I did create a steel pickaxe, so we're in business there. In here I made some bacon and eggs, so the food situation's looking really good. And I did use the rest of the stones that I had, and I'm cooking up about 500 buckets of concrete mix. So that's where all that's at. I made 100 flagstone blocks, and as you can see, I'm making cobblestone rocks here. So, what's this guy doing? Another fantastic shot. Easy. easy when they're not moving. Now, I haven't seen a screamer come by, but I'm fully expecting her to come by. So, back to planning out this. I think it's as wide as I need it to be. Started putting blocks on both sides. I need to do a little cleanup work here. This one's clearly not tall enough yet. And once I get here, once I get this part done, then I need to come from here to this area somewhere to build the little ramp for them to get on to head up to meet up with that. I'd like the ramp to be right here in this basic area. Sorry for shoddy camera work there, but I'd like the ramp to be somewhere over in this area. Oh. I'm stuck. It was like I put myself in the box. That was kind of weird. Maybe I had myself trapped between the box and a chrysanthemum. And I haven't decided if I'm going to do ramp or stairs, but I definitely want to build it so that it's a nice equal ramp on all sides, so they can get up on this side wherever they want with plenty of room. They can climb up it on this side with plenty of room, this side, etc., etc. And then have the ramp shoot up this direction. And I'll probably only make the ramp too wide for them to walk on. So I suspect I'll need these two wide here. To make the corner. But I don't want the corner to be too tight. You know, I don't want them to have to come up and try to make a turn right away and end up, you know, kind of getting stuck on a corner and beating the corner. I don't want that. So I might try to keep, almost like build another platform up here for them to turn themselves around on and get to where they need to be. So I'm guessing it would be 2 blocks right here. So it would be these two, would be the ramp going up. And it might be kind of a big platform to build for these clowns, but I want it to be big enough so that they don't stop and beat on the sides. That's the idea. So let's pick all this up. Now the one thing I want to try, I want to do sheets. And I want to bury a block underneath all of these. I'll have to knock these out eventually, but you knock a block out, or you knock the dirt out, put a block in there, then put a sheet on it, and then you can flip another sheet around, and it'll put itself right, like must be on the bottom of the 3rd block up, and they can walk underneath it. So it'll be a floating pillars is what I'm trying to say. The long way, floating pillars. So again, dig underneath these, replace blocks, and then put sheets under there. I'll knock these out bit by bit so I don't take the whole thing down, and then put another sheet up here, kind of flipped upside down, and that treats itself as a full block. And then they can just walk right underneath it so they don't get stuck, because you can see all these different pillars I have around here now. They wander around and they get stuck and they start beating on my stuff just randomly. So I need to address that. But not in this episode. So as a recap, in this episode, I went out to the trader, I got a couple of mods. I got like a wood mod thing here for that one, and somewhere here on my shovel I got the dirt digger. So both these just do more damage to wood or dirt. And I leveled up and got to level 71, and I had a point, so I spent it on my hammer and forge. So I made myself a steel pickaxe. So I have those guys now I can make. And I harvested my garden, made a bunch of blocks, made a bunch of cobblestone rocks, and up there on my base I have cement mix cooking, I've got concrete being made, and I have iron and dirt melting down, and I'm making 2 stacks of 250 of forged iron and forged steel. So got a lot of stuff done. We ran into little 2 screamers, and they called 2 cops in. So I had a cop, I shot him a couple of times, and he made it under here and blew up. So I need to do repairs on this. Again, it's day 22, and if my theory is correct, I should be seeing Horde Night tomorrow on day 23. So kind of getting down to the wire in terms of getting stuff to make my repairs and just get everything ready for night. I don't think it's going to be a problem. The corridor of death is working great. I still have a blade trap. It'll explode on Horde Night, but that's okay. But this will work. I think one thing I want to try to do, maybe I've never done it, is build some Molotov cocktails. That means I need to get in here and break out all those. So that'll be a thing. Maybe I'll be able to do that during a night episode or something. So, all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed another video of 7 Days to Die for Noobs by me, the Beard King. And I certainly would appreciate a thumbs up the video. I certainly like comments, and it'd be great if, what do you know? Hey, if you guys watch my outros enough, you'll know screamers come during my outro. So, like I was saying, it'd be great if you guys could help me grow my channel out by hitting that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and leaving a comment below. She did call in some Zeds. Well, she called in another screamer over there. Let's go ahead and end the video here with a little bit of screamer action. She's a little confused right now, but not anymore. Uh-oh. 2 ferals? Look at that. How about that? There's another screamer up there. I think I may have mentioned in my last episode that it feels like the screamer population has increased again. There was kind of a lull there. A lull. Reduction in action. And I was like, I found 1 or 2 screamers, and that was it. This episode I've had quite a few. See if there's anybody over here beating on this wall like they normally are. Like a bunch of dummies. No. Okay. I don't see anybody else. Let me head on up here. And voila! So, everybody, thanks for watching. Until next time, take it easy.